member of the Society of Brilliance at your service.
Hi, it's Shane here. Today I'm going to try a mindful walk in Baldur's Gate 3. So we're going to do this for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, probably closer to 5, and we're going to try and do it through the Underdark. So I have already cleared out the Minotaurs, the Dark Dwarves, and we're going to basically see if we can experience the different flora and fauna of the Underdark and see what we can see and what we can hear as we kind of wander around. So I'm going to lift the camera up a little bit, if it'll let me. No, always. There we go. And normally I would count myself in, but I can't really do that, although I suppose I actually can. So let's count. So take notice of my breathing. And then I'm going to count my steps in on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the music changes as we leave the outpost. We can see the sharpness of all of these barricades. Blood splatters on the floor. Skeletons with kind of ragged banners, but actually surprisingly well kept. We've got glowing purple spores around the place, as we can see them a bit closer here. We also have some fungus growing up. Some of these funguses I know are dangerous, some are not. We've got crystals here, and as we move further this way we can actually see fully formed mushrooms. It's one of those minotaurs I was talking about before. See if we can get a bit of a better look as we come over here.
What's that?
Okay. So I've stumbled onto something, a Timask, which I think breeds confusion, but it's brought up the interface. You can see we've got a little mushroom person over there in what might be a city of mushrooms. Let's go down and have a look. Oh, it's happened again. You can see the glowing of these lights here. These sacks dangling down from the rocks up above. And as we go into this area, we can see the mushrooms, the kind of glistening light reflection of them. Eerily quiet mushroom people here. Got lots of kind of moths around the lantern, circling around it. As we continue to move through, we've got more mushrooms. We've got different types of foliage here, kind of blue grass growing through the Underdark. Got a human? Or is that a tiefling? We have somebody who's not. Let's have a look.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs
You can
of
see
the
the blue
locals.
veins inside his
The
arms.
scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Not sure where the blood has come from.
Ugh. Proud member of the Society of Brilliance at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi.
So with the telepathy you can hear the echoing. And I'm not really wanting to continue any story, so I will come back to this guy later on if
Sustain
needed.
an entire village if seeded properly.
Okay. And then as we walk, can see the different types of fungus there. Again, we've got more of a patch of regular looking mushrooms here. The stuff you would normally imagine drawn out instead of these shambling ones that are walking across. Got a dwarf and a bison which stands out amongst the rest of the population here. See the flame flickering. Again, just kind of odd because everything else is like a bioluminescent glow. And as we walk out, we lose the colour. We go back to pale blue. And frame rate issues. You see the purple holding it up in the sky. More purple. So we put the character on autopilot to run into the distance. As we catch up with him, we can see we've now got different types of structures. These ones are not made out of mushrooms or fungus, but made out of wood and netting. Again, purple seems to be the main colours now. As we go into where it glows, you can see a purple haze throughout the background as well. Along with some, you would almost say sunbeams, but this being the Underdark, that seems a bit of an odd thing to have. We can see here there was some blood spilled. We got the deep dwarfs are very much gone. I can listen to acid almost exploding for some reason. See if I can get it to come off me. Wait it out. Go back in. Yeah, it's like an explosion of acid there. You can see if the corpses have been charred. The smoke is still coming off them. And as you look over, you can see a bit more of a hybrid between the nature of the rocks and, I nearly said man-made structures, but humanoid-made structures leading back to further paths. So I'm just going to go down to the water to finish off. Oh, I've accidentally clicked on that. And we have what looks like the remains of somebody who's been turned inside out. You can hear the crackle of the fire. Small amount of warmth in what generally seems to be a bit more of a cold area. And then as we make our way over to the river, we can see the skull of an old beast. You can see more luminescence in the background, and we can see the river flow as it kind of drifts from through the beast, meeting up with the other current and zigzagging its way down the rest of the Underdark. So that's it for the walk for today. If you like these kind of walks, or if there's anywhere else you think would be really good in Baldur's Gate to have a little wander around, give us a shout in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe if you want to get notified when new videos come out. Yeah, and that's kind of it from us today. So hope you have a good week and see you again soon. Bye.